Hey legends, it's me, Tori, the Uncle Flip, the Geelong-Flippery doodah day. Come on, it's a Monday. The sun's sort of out. We're going to go get some brekky. You can look, but you won't be able to eat any. And we'll pick some orders, do some stuff, have a chat. But yeah, it is time to get crack-a-lackin'. Tori here.
Your Uncle Flip.
Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate, Tori.
The Geelong-Flipper here.
Tori here. Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here, the
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Test. Yeah. All right. So that was a good feed. It is now a little bit later. We headed off for brekky at about 8:30. It's now just gone 10. I am exhausted, guys. I got maybe 4 hours 20 sleep last night. I woke up and just couldn't get back to sleep, so got up. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I've been up since 4:20. Literally, I went to bed at midnight. Fell straight asleep. So, anyhow, that's not the most riveting of news. So we're headed to the offsite now. Ali's off doing her own thing. So you and I, we are going to the offsite. We'll pick these orders. They don't have to be done really until tomorrow, but I want to try to free myself up tomorrow to just list. And also at the end of this video, I got some feedback that in the last video you guys actually want to see everything that's in the tub, in the death pole tub. So if I remember at the end of this video, after the channel membership credits, if you want to see what's there, I'll still be talking, but I'll show you what's in the tub properly. I'll show you everything that's in there. So thanks for that feedback, but I'll chuck it at the end. All right. And I understand the motivation behind it. You guys want to help support my store, but you need to see what's there. So I get it. It just feels a bit like a home shopping channel. In any case, I'm going to go, do the pack and track. The aim is it's going to sound like such an old man thing, but the aim, and especially now that my beard's really thickening up, I need to get that trimmed. It's funny, when the beard, even though I love it, once it gets to this or longer, it ages me a lot more than my 52 years. And then I trim it back and I lose 5 to 10 years. But I don't gain any maturity whatsoever. But yeah, if I get the pack and track done now, that'll free me up for tomorrow. And also if I get the pack and track all done now, over the next couple of hours, I think I'm going to crash and burn. I can already feel it. So I'm keen to try to have a short nap. We're going out for dinner tonight to a friend's place. Or friend's place. Anyhow, like you, Key, you're just like, bloody hell, Tori, just get on with it. Get to the point. I'm looking forward to grabbing the stuff from the offsite, I must admit. I like going there. I like having that area that we can potter around and sort of plot world domination. Just try to plot how I'm going to get through the next week. The sales continued overnight. I'm still $200 or $200 over the 20,000 limit. I feel like unless things go terribly over the next few days, that I might be done and dusted. Like 20 might be the new normal. I hope it is. And I look forward to trying to see 21, get past the safe zone of 21,000, because that will take some of the financial pressure off, obviously, with the offsite and other bits and pieces. I'm going to be looking into as well, like channel member Chrissy of the microphone suggested that I get a light box for my photography. And I think that's a really good idea. The only thing I don't know about is how large a light box, because some of the toys and stuff that I buy are large. So a small one wouldn't cut it. And then she's right, I would be able to run the photography out of the offsite if I chose to. which once again is a good idea. It's all about me just figuring out like what the best workflow is. Like today feels a little bit silly to me because I do a lot of back and forth, but I do like working from home as well. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'm going to the offsite. I'm going to collect this. I'm going to talk to my friends. I'm going to pack the stuff there, which I'm enjoying packing there and having the supplies directly below me. I need to be mindful though that I'm using them up fairly quickly. So even though I bought a lot, there will be a requirement to buy more, which is a good problem to have. It means sales are starting to kick back in. I'm enjoying the new the eBay flat rate padded mailer. I'm especially enjoying the fact that it's $4.28 to send till the end of the month of May 2025, just in case you are way off in the future and you're going, oh, that's good. No, it's not. It may not be. Last night on the live, I was told by viewers that that mailer is now actually available straight from Australia Post, like the physical stores. So that will be interesting to see if I remember to look later. I will definitely be checking that out and seeing if you can actually secure them from there. I think at the moment you still have to pay for the postage through eBay, but when it's $4.28, I will I'll find the time to do the My Business Post and eBay, because it's easy. It comes out of your eBay fees if you've got money in the account. So once again, you're not sort of, I don't know, it feels like you're cheating. I know you're not, but it feels like you are. So it's been good. You know, I always try to have a bit of money in my eBay. Oh, it gets paid out daily, so I've got no control whatsoever. But I prefer to use that money for the post if I can. That would be great. And then worst case, if the money's not there, then they just top it up out of your credit card or however you pay eBay for your stuff. But if it's from money that's already in the account, it feels like I've cheated the system a little bit. I know I haven't. I know the money's still coming out of somewhere, but the fact that I'm not sort of seeing it, I don't know. It's a good feeling. We're almost at the offsite, so we'll scoot on in and get set up. And then we'll have a look at what's sold. Some of it sold during the live last night, so those of you who are, you know, joining the lives, I've been doing them daily. I probably won't do one tonight, I don't know, just because we are going to a friend's house, and you know, but it's been fun. I've genuinely enjoyed it. So it's been nice interacting with all of you guys, like beyond eBay comments, YouTube comments after I've actually done the show. Like you guys see it at like sometimes up to 13 hours later, channel members accepted. So it's been nice talking, and in real time you're answering. So I love when I'm doing a live and the chat is busy and people are laughing and genuinely having a good time. It's a lovely feeling. It truly is. All right, going to scoot around the corner, get into the little warehouse, and we'll pick these orders, and I'll see what else needs doing. Yeah, sun's out. It's just a beautiful day. I'm dog tired, just tired, and that's okay though. I will wake up. No, I'm joking. I will wake up. I'm not that tired. Alrighty guys, here we are. I'll see you inside, okay? Okay. All right, guys, welcome to the offsite. If you're new to the channel and you're wondering what the heck you're doing in this storage shed, then thank you for staying and sitting past the view of breakfast and stuff and chit-chatting. I'm Tori Favreau. I'm an eBay reseller. I'm full-time doing that, and I also have authored 11 novels, all of which are on Amazon. They're horror, comedy, and action. So if that's your jam, think about having a read. They're available for free on Kindle Unlimited. So the offsite is where the magic happens. The magic. It's where myself and the love of my life, Ali, we have our stock and we run our respective eBay stores. And I take you guys here and talk about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve and all the mistakes I invariably make. So just to give you the quick tour in case you are new, anything below the line here is listed. Everything above the line is not listed, but I'm working on it. I am working on it as hard as I can, and we've got a Death Pile Doom challenge on the way, which I spoke about before, and the idea is I've got to list all my old stuff. I'm up to the 3rd tub, and yeah, at the end of this video, as long as I remember, we'll go through the contents of the 3rd tub. But for now, we are going to pack and track. So I'm going to pop you guys on the tripod here, and I'll get the iPad set up, and we'll do what we normally do. And if you're first time here, then you'll see what we normally do. And that pretty much just involves me chit-chatting away as I show you the stuff that I have sold, how much I sold it for, and if I can recall, how much I paid for it. So we'll get on with that. Put the glasses on the puppy. Okay. Now there's a few items to pick, which is great. We like that. Now you guys also gave some great advice too. You mentioned, like with my A-frame here that's holding the bubble wrap, that I remove the base. I don't know if it's showing it. Yeah, it is. Remove the base and basically move it up so as that is higher in the air. So I will endeavour to do that. And yeah, if you guys can think of anything else, just email me, Geelong-Flipper@gmail.com, because I know I'm missing some of the comments. There was one, and forgive me, it's one that someone said, oh, if you give me the dimensions, I'll knock something up for you. I can't find the comment anymore. So I am certainly, that is a kind offer, and I'd be very keen to get an idea, but I literally can't find the comment. So email me, please. Okay, so let's have a look here. Got a message from Joe saying you got a few sales, which is good. It was a slower week last week, wasn't it, guys? Well, it was for me anyhow. But it picked up after I boosted back my promoted listings. If you can hear stuff flapping around, it's our tarps that we've got just to protect the stock from the back area. I'll see if I can tie any of that bit back, because there is a bit of a wind out there today. Not really. Not much I can do about it. Oh well. If it gets too bad, we'll just shut the door. I don't think it is too bad though. All right. Okay, that's on there. I wasn't sure if I'd put the baffle on the microphone or not. Don't worry, if you're new, I will deliver too much information non-stop. There is almost not a thought that I have that I don't share. I overshare, but it's because I care. Just like a Care Bear. All right, so. Let's see here. All right, first up is tub 55, and it's a Nerf gun. I picked it up for, I think it was $3, sold it for 40. Hopefully tub 55 is somewhere that I can actually, it's right in front of me, that's good. I haven't been dragging you around lately. Come on then. Come on then, my lovelies. So, if you're new, let me give you a hot tip. When you're listing stuff on eBay, have tubs ready, or boxes, doesn't matter. Write the number of the tub, and then in the custom SKU area of your item specifics, please put the tub number. That way you'll always know where stuff is. When I got started doing this, I never realized that this would become this, and I didn't number them. Today, I'm still cleaning out the bedroom because stock was everywhere. I can't hide that. And I literally found stuff that was labeled tub 1, which is here, not at home. Tub 1, or T0001. I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I did that one. T0001. Insanity. All right. Shush, Ninja Turtle. So, this one, thank goodness, was a nice and easy one. It's a pretty cool gun. It's just part of their zombie sort of fighter series that they had. And some of those guns are worth money. Some of the Halo guns, which I've got to remember. I've got 2 in the wardrobe at home that I had just for fun. They were great fun. But they're at home. They're worth a lot of money. I bought one for $5 at the local market and sold it recently for, I think it was $120. And it went over to Canada. Don't know, but it's good. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Tub 17 is a toy called a Fuggler, and that was bought by Sam. Sorry, come here. So I love these Fugglers. I have a tendency, though they don't stay on display, maybe I should have some on display, but I do love them. They're horrible. Their teeth feel atrocious, but there was a note, and even though I've spoken about it before, we'll do it all formal like. So, hey Uncle Flip, love your channel. My mum Kim watches your show every day. This Fuggler is for her. Hope things pick up in your store. Thanks, Sam. Sam, legend. Kim, hi. This is yours, mate. I'm sending it. Well, I'm going to send it to Sam, but yeah, you know, I think you're going to get it eventually. These things are cool. Give them a big squeeze. Oh, there you go, mate. Get out of here. I'll miss you. Even though you're in a tub. Yeah, so bought it for $2 or $3, sold it for $25 plus postage. I charge postage on all of my orders. So it comes up a lot, but I will continue to bring it up purely because I do know that the whole postage thing is a bone of contention for some people, and it's absolutely nothing to others. I am just one of those eBay sellers who charges postage. When I got started, I didn't. I did free postage because I was following a YouTuber who didn't, and took a lot of advice and lost a lot of money in postage and other bits and pieces because, you know, I wasn't even factoring the postage in to my selling price. So I was just selling it for what I thought was a fair price, but then losing because I was paying for the post. I'm a duffer. I am torn about, I think I spoke about this in another video and you guys agreed with me. I'm going to take this out of the shop. All right. So I might actually put this, I'll end the listing while I'm actually with you guys because it's so bad. The quality of the stitching is just trashed. Paw Patrol. It's taking forever because it's running a hotspot. Running a hotspot, yeah. Goodness me. No, the app crashed. Not a good advertisement. Okay, so selling, active. Got over 3,000 items in the store now. A lot of work, a lot of listing. Okay, Paw Patrol. Terrible thing. End item. No longer available for sale. Sweet. Okay, it's gone. Can't get it anymore. It's just, yeah, that was a stuff of nightmares. So they can come home and I don't know, it's still like it can still be played with as a toy, but it wouldn't be something I'd be selling as a plush collectible. Not at all, I'm afraid. Okay. It's sort of weird that, like, I'm glad I've got the stuff there and I've already used the bubble wrap, but that's cool, Kermit. But it feels like it blocks a lot of the light out of the room. I was saying to Ali, oh, you know, I'm glad I've got this, but it blocks a lot of the light. And she's like, she looked at me and goes, well, you know what? It won't be there for very long. And it took me a while to understand what she meant. And she was like, no, because you'll be selling on it so much stuff it goes. And I was like, but why not go and buy more? Okay, so here's our next purchase. I was going a little bit on autopilot. Let's just grab it out though. It's brand new. It's a comic book trade paperback. It's called Hellblazer Rise and Fall. And it's the DC Black Label series. So if you're into your comic books, DC do this series called the Black Label. It's not the Black Label, just Black Label. And the stories are a little bit more adult. I paid, this wasn't like the biggest of sales. I paid, I think, $6 for this one. And I sold it for $18.91, sorry. $18.91. Okay. So thank you, Steph, for your purchase. Okay. Now, the next one is, and I brought it here because I'm going to pack it, but it's my book. Now, as I said, I've written 11 books, but you guys, you viewers, you beautiful people, for the most part, I've sold a lot of this to viewers. It's my novel. You can find it on Amazon if you want to look it up or read reviews or go to Goodreads and check it out. It's a violent retelling of The Wizard of Oz. Tin Man's a gang member. Dorothy was a pit fighter. And together they take on all the corruption in Emerald City. So, yeah, it was a lot of work, 300 odd pages, 320 pages maybe. Yeah, 320 pages. And I'm super proud of it. It was a lot of work and a lot of fun. And it is for Chrissy Mike. So can I please have it made out to Chrissy? It's my Mother's Day present to myself. Good on you, Mum. You're a legend, mate. Thank you for all your support. Okay, so we'll be signing that one. And I've got another copy of that to send out as well to viewer, friend, channel helper, legend, graphic designer, Flutterby Flipper. So, Mel, I'll be signing yours at home because I've already got all your stuff packed and ready to go. So I've just got to sign a book, and I'm putting it in a box, not in a satchel. So it will be nice and protected. Alrighty, so we get that one out of the way there. Now, this is the one I'm nervous about. This is for Hadzi. This is the note from the buyer, a few additions from my personal collection. Cheers, Hadzi. Hadzi, thank you, mate. You're a bloody star. Thank you. And we'll get these ready for you. Now, a lot of these comic books that I'm about to pick up now, I'm nervous about them not being there. We'll find out the hard way. But it was, look, I screwed up a lot of stuff last year in October. My mum was very, very sick and she passed away, cancer, and I screwed up where a lot of stuff was going. So these are in the infamous tubs 18 and 19 from memory. So Hadzi, I am absolutely hoping for you and for me that they are indeed where they were, because I had a very messy head at the time. Check out Pikachu. Oh, there's another Fuggler. See, they're cool, aren't they? I think they're cool. I should have had them out on display. They would have been fun to look at. And Flutterby bought my big my big Care Bear, so I've got to find another Care Bear to put in the corner. Another Care Bear or something neat. Might actually search my store and move all the fugglers to like a display location or bring them home and put them on a shelf. I think they're funny to look at and a little bit horrible as well. So that's always something neat. Okay. All right, Tori, come on, get in there. Oh, I want to show you something else though. So I was talking about Jason Feeney. I'm pretty sure this is one of his. It's the same style anyhow. Let's look, Mighty Jacks. Yeah, Jason Feeney, sorry. So have you seen these before? There's Batman one, Superman one. There we go. I'm trying to get it away from the reflection. But how cool is that? So it's a vinyl figure, and basically I've seen how he does it. It sculpts everything in clay. And yeah, half skeleton, half Superman. Super skeleton. I think that's really cool. Okay. Tub 18. Let's have a look for Hadzy's books. 2 in tub 18, 1 in tub 19. Oh, please be there. Please be there. So much anxiety about these things. I cannot wait until they're all sold because I know, well, basically, I know they were listed around the time when Mum passed away. So I also know I didn't put a lot of stuff where it was meant to be. Okay, first things first, it looks like we're off to a good start. So, Hadsy got Snoopy freewheeling comic book. I had 2 of those. And Snoopy, It's a Dog's Life. Okay, so they're not in with those there. There may be more further down. Yeah, there is, thank goodness. Snoopy, It's a Dog's Life. The Snoopies were really cool. And those longer style comic books, they were really a huge thing, especially like when I was a kid as well. They were a lot of fun. I loved the Garfield ones. Garfield was my jam, and it was funny. I was in an Oppo a few weeks ago, well, almost a month ago now, and I ran into some friends there, and well, let's just say that I was not the one who walked away with the Garfields, but I was reading them beforehand in the op shop. I was just sitting down on a chair and reading them and just laughing. They're funny. Okay, so I believe here, and this might be my undoing. Oh, wait a second. No. Oh, Dribble Guts, you're an idiot. Hang on. Don't stress just yet, mate. The other one is in tub 19. I'm in tub 18. So, Hadsy, you might even get your books, mate. I had so many issues, like with other people who've ordered some of the books out of there. And also, let's have a quick look at this order. Good. Okay. So over the weekend, I ran a channel member exclusive sale, and it was 20% off everything in the store. So if you are on the fence about becoming a channel member, I'm going to be running more of these sales every now and then, just to, one, it's good for my business and it helps me clear stuff, but it also does allow me to thank channel members because they part with money every month of varying amounts, but they all part with money to be a channel member. So it was like, yeah, sometimes you can actually save more on my sale and still pay the channel membership, but save more as a result. So yeah, the Garfields, they look like that. They were the ones that I loved. Foot Rot Flats as well. But I've got Hagar here, Snoopy, the Wizard of Id, and the Pink Panther. And that was the style of the time. So yeah, they were good fun. Put the cup back in. I need to order some of those boxes too that Rubber Duck Ride buys, the 150. Whoops. This is cool too. And I know this is silly, but the old digital clocks, they do okay. This one has sat here for a while. It is missing the battery cover, but nothing's busted in it. But the quality of the speaker in this, that wasn't me. the quality of the speaker in it is sensational. So I don't mind selling little electrical items occasionally. And I've had a bit of interest. I bought some drip coffee machines a while back, and they've had a little bit of interest, but none of. I've bought 2 of them. None of them have sold yet. I might need to visit the price point. I've got them at $120 each, which was pretty much in line with the sold comps that I was checking. But we'll just see what happens with those ones there. All right. So, is this a book that's at the top? No. Okay. So we shall retrieve it. I like talking to you guys. You might have guessed that. I do like talking to you guys. It is for someone who spends, like, you know, I'm lucky Ali and I do the same thing, but for someone who essentially spends a lot of their working day by themselves, doing this YouTube channel for me and the love that's been shown right back, it's been super good. And I say it all the time, and I know I do, but it's really brought that feeling of community. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, because like there are sometimes gaps of a few hours between when I hit record, but we do have a Facebook group. It's just called Geelong-Flipper Family. If you want to join that, it's for viewers only. If you want to join that, you've just got to answer a couple of questions. There's nothing personal. It's just to show that you're actually a viewer, because we don't want random people jumping in and then we're not able to effectively help each other. And the help is just something as simple as, oh, there's a sale on at blah, blah, or, you know, how do I do this? That sort of thing. So it's just there to provide a bit of extra help to anyone who may need a little bit of guidance or assistance. And there's people there with much more experience than me. So it's a bit of a weird one, you know. I've been selling for like, what is it, 27 years. But only taking it seriously for the last, well, to be honest, for the last year. Hadsy, I got a bad feeling about this, mate. I do know this morning when I was doing a bit of a tidy, I did see some Footright Flats books at home. I might check that one of them isn't yours. Well, either way around, I'll still send you a photo, and if I can't find your book, I'll show you the other one and see if you've got it or not, and then I'll just send that one to you instead. Okay. Little Oscar the Grouch, pretty cute. Blade, the vampire, that was good. That was Wesley Snipes. I enjoyed those movies. I'll tell you one thing that has been a bit of a dud for me: wrestling figures. You know, for some people they go really well, so I bought up on them. Not as in, oh, look out, this is a bolo, but hey, get into this because other people say they sell well. I think I may have sold, I think I've got about 30 or 40 wrestling figures. I think I might have sold 2. I think they're at the right price point. Maybe they're not. But yeah, they sure as heck haven't moved. But it's hard because they're cool. I still want to buy them when I see them. But yeah, they haven't sold for me. Did I check under that? Yes, I did. Keep your eye out for stuff like these sort of Bibles. They do go okay. I sell them in peaks and troughs, to be honest. But people who like that sort of thing, they will spend good money on the right book, and that's always something to consider. So saw some more wrestling DVDs there. I think at some stage when I do have time, I'm going to go back through them, and I'm going to either pull them out and bundle them, because they also are not moving for me. Whereas I did the 2 massive job lots and they work for Dane. They just don't work for me. But I don't mind selling them in bulk. I think they are something that would be better out of my store, because I'm just, yeah, for whatever reason, my account is not attracting people who are into wrestling. Well, you know, to make a purchase, I should say. Five Nights at Freddy's book. Fazbear Frights. No, Dane, I am sorry, mate. Your foot rub flats is not there, and I will message you when I get home, and I'll find out what you want to do. Technically, I've got till Tuesday to mail your stuff. I was just trying to get it done today to be a good egg that I've screwed up. So I will get in touch with you, mate. And so in case you just jump back in and jump down and said, why is he talking to the buyer? It's a channel member. All right, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Okay. So I can't find it. I've messaged Hadzi, and I think it's at home, which is no excuse. It's just bad organisation for me during a crappy time of my life. But I did notice around that period of time is when I really let the ball drop, and I wasn't listing a lot. So I'm hoping that those screw-ups, and that's what they are, but I'm hoping those screw-ups are almost behind us. That would be, not even being silly, that would be nice, because it's getting very old. Okay, so that is the last. I've got one more item to pick. And then I think Ali's coming out here, which means we shall be ships in the night, crossing paths. She's sensible. She does her pack and track out here as well. Whereas at the moment, I don't know why, because I use my laptop so much at home. It's like I should have the Joe label printer here, but and I want to screw a 240 power board on. I could just bring the laptop out here and do the labels and stuff. I think it makes more sense, doesn't it? Than just hotspot the laptop. That rhymed. Hotspot the laptop. Yeah, come on now. We'll be packing these orders here, except for Hadzi's, because I can't get my life sorted out. So this is just a cheap and cheerful, but I had the game for a while. It is a Nintendo Wii game, Just Dance. Just Dance. Can I see it? Just Dance. Just Dance number 2. It's here. I paid $1 for it. It sat in the store for quite some time, and I was running a 11% promotion on this one, so it went for $8.90. And there was no promoted listing, and it will fit into the new eBay satchel, so I'm going to redeem myself a little bit there. But yeah, the sale total was $17.85 less $2.66 in transaction fees, $15.09. I'm actually going to come out of it okay. These, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, the eBay, there you go, extra small flat rate padded mailer. At the moment, the postage is $4.28 when you buy postage off the eBay website, or off eBay, I should say. So that is that. Rat-a-tat-tat. All right, so I like this now. Directly below the table here is my little packing station, and I've got all my bits and pieces there. So we'll get this order ready to go. And this is where, yeah, I do have to do better. There's no point me keeping the Joe printer at home. So, yeah, I think we'll bring Joe out here because he's got the clearance to go in the corner of the table there. And, yeah, that'll be a lot better. I think that'll work quite well. That's not bad. Can you see what I'm doing here? Almost. Can you? Yep, now you can. Okay, cool. So currently what I'm doing to transport from one place to the other, I am simply banging stuff. I actually need that on. I'm just simply banging stuff into the satchels or whatever the mailer stuff that they go into. And from there, I write just the person's name and their first initial, or, you know, the initial of their last name. And that's more because it's on camera, just in case it's on camera. So, and that's what lets me identify it at home. So we'll get that done, and then we'll go through this tub in detail. Hadsy, is your stuff going to fit in a mailer? Because, well, one, that would make me very happy. I don't think it will, but, you know, I'm going to cram gold bullion in there if I can at the moment. Let's have a look. Well, look out. It does. And I'll try to put a little bit of cardboard in there as well. The third book, I think, should fit in there. Yeah, it will. If I find it. I won't put Hadsy's name on that just yet until I'm confident. See, even funny stuff like, you know, Kim's Fuggler. Let's see if it packs. This one may not go in. No, it's not going to. I'm not going to force the poor thing. So instead, what we're going to do is we are just going to put in a small satchel, get it on its way, and I don't know, with my band 5, I still might save some money. So it has been given the flip hug, which is good. Thank you for supporting me, guys. Seriously, it's I hope it's all stuff that you guys enjoy. But now for postage reasons, I need to put Sam on there though. Cool. Yeah, I do appreciate the purchases. Okay, now, will my book go in there? I kind of do like these mailers for the fact that they utilize paper instead of plastic. It'll go in there, but it just feels as though I don't want to hurt Chrissy's book. But you sort of got to give it a little bit of encouragement. Yep, I can send that in the paper or the new mailers, mate. So I don't know if you've got any of these at home. I think you may have said you did, but I feel better. Like, as dumb as it sounds, we use a lot of plastic doing what we're doing, and I feel a lot better as a human being, making sure that I try to use as little of it as possible. And that's why I think these paper mailers are fantastic. Okay. Okay. I screwed up some of the spelling on that one, Chrissy. Apparently I don't know how to spell the word very. But, mate, you'll see this before you get it. Dear Chrissy, thank you so very much for all the love and support. Raise up. That's a reference in the book. I hope you enjoy it, mate. I can't wait to hear what you think of it. Guys, if you are buying my books or reading them or whatever, and you do get the opportunity, please review them on Amazon and on Goodreads if you have time. They can just be a simple star rating if you want to. There's no rules about that. However, what I will do is better write. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Low key, I would actually try to get this thing. I would try to. I would try to fit this into one of those paper envelopes if I could get away with it. That'd be great. Won't fit. I tried though. Okay, so parking station. We've got a parking station. Look out, parking station. Yeah. I was going to say, surely I haven't been that orderly. That'll do. That'll do.
Morning.
Hey, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
And I'll kill this. All right. So I just put the Nerf gun in here because it didn't fit in the damn paper one. But that's okay. And I will... Where are my other little satchels? That's a large. It's like almost being organised. Actually, will it fit in there? If it fits in here, we're sweet. Yes. Okay, good. Good. And I've only got the one international order to do. Oh yeah, this is cool. I'm happy with this. Steph will be too when she gets her book. The old Hellblazer. It's so much easier doing it like this. I just don't know why I wasn't doing it a long time ago. So much better. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hadsy's stuff at home. Okay, so, well, Ali won't be here by the time I get done. And that is okay. I must admit, I like it. I do like it when she's out here with me, even though like a lot of the conversation is me chatting to you guys. But it is still good. I'll go and get that tub. All right, give me a hot second. A hot second. It's kind of fortunate that I hadn't got it out of the car yet. So it'll go back into the car and it will be interspersed with stuff that's at home, but still. Sorry about that. I don't know how much, because I don't listen to it afterwards really. I don't know how much of the sound gets baffled out. Better just check and see if I've actually got some coins. Yeah, I've got money. They sell cans of drink at the office there, so I'm starting to get a bit thirsty, and I didn't get a coffee here because I had a coffee with my brekky. Not that there's coffee rules, all right? There's not coffee rules. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys what I've got in the tub. Every single item. Okay. I'll just do it now. If you don't, it won't take long, and you can always just skip it. Though there isn't, I don't know if there'll be much after this because I've got work to do at home. I'll probably talk to you at home as I'm getting stuff ready though. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for show and tell? Try to boost you guys up a little bit that you can see in. Okay, well don't look at that. I actually thought I could make this go even higher, but apparently that is not the case. So, George of the Jungle, National Treasure 2, Zootopia, Blade Runner Special Edition, really cute Winnie the Pooh and Friends, We Help Mummy, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Pirates at World's End, Churesis, that's the Viking medal, The Artifice Girl, that was actually a decent movie. The Gnome-mobile, Disney. I was talking about the Disney discs the other day. I bought a heap of them. Short films collection by Disney. Finding Nemo. Game of Thrones box set. It's heavy. It's very heavy. I actually don't know why it's that heavy, but it's heavy. Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe. High School Musical 2. Matilda and Me. Bug's Life. Pinocchio. Rescue Me first season. That was actually good. Aladdin. 2-pack there. And The Return of Jafar. Okay, this is really cute and very old. The Muddle-Headed Wombat. That is like really old. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a quick read. See if I can find the... from 1968. How cool is that? Illustrated. It's beautiful. Inspector Morse box set. Sorry guys, I know I've shown you some of these, but apparently not apparently, I stopped showing and someone said, show everything. Nemo, Mary Poppins, Tomorrowland, Han Solo sealed. See, because I remember talking about that bit. Unikitty set, another Unikitty set from the Lego movie. They're brand new. Well, they're not. They're older now, but they're new and sealed. Night Watch, I told you to watch that if you follow Geelong. That's the 2007 grand final. This is Brown's Boys. This movie was a banger. The Secret Window. The Nun, part of the Conjuring universe. I've got all of those on Blu-ray in the personal. Cinderella, Toy Story 3, 102 Dalmatians, Cars 2, A Haunted House. This is going to be just full-on movie bloody listing. Space Buddies, 2 of them. Moana. I haven't seen Moana. Apparently they're doing a live-action one of that now or something, or they have done it. Santa Buddies, Frozen. Frozen again, but this time with a glitter cover. Okay. Barbie Fairytopia, Diamond Castle, Winnie the Pooh, Emperor's New Groove, 2-disc collector's edition, slightly thicker cover, Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like I said, it just surprised me the prices haven't started going up yet. Little Mermaid 2, High School Musical 3, Lizzie McGuire movie, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, The Princess and the Frog, Dead Man's Chest, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lilo and Stitch, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, The Jungle Book. I loved that book when I was a kid. Cars 3. I don't know that I've seen Cars 3. I've seen Cars 1 and 2. I loved Cars 1. Doctor Strange. I've got that at home on Blu-ray. It's sort of okay. I like the premise. All creatures great and small. I think that Marvel just started putting out so much stuff I stopped caring. Like Star Wars. Like Disney and bloody whoever's in charge, they've wrecked Star Wars for me. It stopped becoming something special. The Pacific, brilliant. I know I showed you that in the tin. Some old books here. The Hollow Sunday. I'll have to research these properly. The Mooring Mystery. What's this one? Oh, Wuthering Heights, Emily Bronte. Gwen Nielsen, I've got your book. Does it have a printing date? Okay, so that was done in 1960. And that's what geeks me out. Like, you're holding books that are like, they're old. It's cool as. Funny Bones. Ninjago. And finally, Naughty Bedtime Stories hardcover book. And that is Deathpole Doom Challenge tub number 3 in its entirety. So I hope that was okay showing you. Yeah, I hope that was okay showing you. Let me know what you think, guys. Otherwise, what I might do, because I appreciate the fact that it took a bit of time. And if I'm a background voice just talking, then it doesn't matter. But if you guys don't like that, like rattling off in the middle of the video, I'll just put it at the end, but I'll make sure it's there. I want to be held accountable to get the tubs done. So, and that was another reason behind, hey, show everything. You know, one, people may want it, but also that way they can go, hey, what happened to this one? I don't mind that sort of stuff. That's all good. There's that much stuff here that I know that it's either going to be a super fast listing thingamajigger, or it's going to be slow and painful. I'm optimistic that I'll be able to knock these over pretty quickly. There's a couple of ways I can do this, and that is one, I can use the barcode scanner to quickly bring up comps. The only thing is though, and this is the problem with the barcode scanner, if I use the barcode scanner, it will only bring up comps for the things that have had a barcode. I'm gonna go get that drink. I'll be back. All right, guys, not much longer left here. We'll get this back in the car and head home to get post done, get a little bit of, not a little bit, get a lot of listing done, but I'll go home, get the post done. Now, this is where I do need to move. I've got to bloody grow up. This is where I do need to get the label printer over here, because I could have just had it all done. Instead, I'm sort of doubling up on destinations. Like, I get comfortable in a certain spot doing certain things a certain way. Doesn't mean they're the best way of doing stuff, but that's how my brain works. Patterns, repetition brings comfort. And I love it out here, so there's no issue. Like, there's no issue with me doing everything out here. I mean, that's why we spent all that money on the power station. I'll get this out in the car. And I've got to bring a couple of things in here, but I'll quickly show you what they are. They're not listed yet. Get that door open first. So there's this Hot Wheels set. It unfolds and becomes a electric car, battery-powered electric car racing kit. I got that at Savers for $9. I picked up another one at an Oppo for $6. I should list them because they're worth good money, but I haven't yet. Another thing that I think Chrissy is correct. I really do need that light box. I think you're right, mate. I need to boost the bubble wrap up, get a decent light box that unfolds, and it's all money. Everything's money. But yeah, get a decent light box that unfolds, and that'll be good. Being able to get that squared away and just do the photos here. And this is the only thing, and maybe it would make me work harder. See, one, I wouldn't really be filming when I was doing photography because I used that phone. I had thought, and this is such a stupid thought, I had thought in the back of my head, oh, it's an iPhone 12. Well, it's a Pro Max, but it's an iPhone 12. They're up to 16 or 17 now. I was like, you should just get a new phone. Like, Ali's is a 15 And the photos that her phone takes in the video, it's noticeably better with more options. Like she can even do macro. This phone doesn't do that, doesn't know how to. But that's a lot of money. I saved you then. Or did you save me? So that was the thought, like, oh, you know, go and buy a new phone. The thing is, though, when I bought the phone that is recording me now, I'd had a bit of money saved up. So I bought it outright, which means I'm on a $50 plan. And I think to do a phone, like to get a phone on a phone repayment, I think it's more than that. And at the moment, it's like $2,000 for another Pro Max. So I think instead I'm just going to set up a saving account to buy another phone outright, even if it takes 2 years or so to save up the money for it. That might be worth doing. Thought about doing the GoPro thing. Once again, it's money. Though I do like the idea of a GoPro. I own a GoPro, by the way. I think I've got a GoPro Hero 9. They're up to 13 or 4. I don't know. It's more than that now. But the one thing I didn't like about the GoPro was back when I was using it, I don't even know where it is now. Back when I was using it, it split the video up into all these really small files. I don't know if it does that anymore, whereas the iPhone will just set up a file for however long I record. It's easier for me because, yeah, you know, bloody technology literacy. I'm not that bad. I always think that I've lost a lot of my tech skills, but it's far from the case. Far from the case. Okay. So, I forgot these were here because they're underneath bags. Okay. So, we've got a new corner mascot. No. Does he fit? Yeah, he does. There he is, Batman plush ushy type thing. And in here, there's the Xbox that I bought off Rubber Duck a while ago. There's other stuff in here as well. Cards from the Mario Brothers movie. Whatever Keyforge is. This little dude, it's kind of cute. All sorts of stuff in there. Controllers. I don't even know what's in there. Miniatures of some nature. Are they from a game? I'll show you guys. They sound like there's knights. It sounds like metal. Some of them have got metal or something. Oh, the stands are metal. Does anyone know what these are or what they're from? They're pretty cool. So a lot of exploration to be done. The Keyforge lanyard. I'm going to have to look up this Keyforge. Another one of the little potato head looking guys. Yeah, I need to get to the bottom of this Keyforge thing. There's a fair bit of stuff in there. 1, 2 OG Xbox controllers and a Logitech third-party one. That's neat. But yeah, to be listed. To be listed. I hope there's a power supply in there. I wasn't sure about that. So the idea is I'm going to be moving some of this stuff, and there's a narrow little thing along behind the Daniel table, and so I'll be able to put tubs in there. I've got more tubs at home to bring over here. It's coming together, guys, with your help and support, and a lot of hard work from myself and Ali, but it is coming together. Oh, and this is the other thing I got ages ago. I think I paid $6 for it. So it's actually a Bunnings, you know, because I was so slack I missed the summer, but a Bunnings fold-out beach chair. So I got that for $6 buckaroonies. But I'll have to clean that because looks as though the cat's found a home in it. All right, that's all that done. Let's get our glasses off Puppy. And that's all been removed. That's all been removed. Awesome, we are done. Let's go and I'll process those parcels, try to find Hadzy's book. And yeah, I'll report, well, just come in the car with me, all right? Yeah. Well, I don't know how that turned out, but I hope it was artistic. I certainly put a certain flair to it. If you're wondering what the heck that is, it's the silver bubble wrap. During the summer, the Mini's got a window at the sunroof at the back and the front. Only the front one opens up. But we were thrifting and it got so hot in the car. It was like one of those really ridiculously hot days. And we were scorching every time we came back to the car. And so I eventually said, you know what? I'm going to make something, like someone who makes stuff. And so I chucked, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. I just got 2 little sheets of reflective foil, bubble wrap, and stuck them in there to try to keep some of the sun out. And over the winter, I'll probably remove them to try to let heat in. But yeah, in the summer, it was an absolute godsend. So Innovation Award for 2025 goes to Tori Favreau, aka Your Uncle Flip. Ah, goodness me. So get the postage done. It's 11:42 now. So like time passes. I think, what was that? We're at the offsite for an hour 42. We're driving past a bakery. I could go a pie, but I don't need one. I just had a big brekky, but I could go a pie because I like a pie. Don't do it, Tor. Be strong. Be strong, mate. So the plan is try to stay focused until I am back from the post office. Yeah, I've got to bring the Joey printer out to the offsite because this is silly. Like, if I kept going straight and not turning to go back into Belmont, I can just sort of hoof around to my local post office. But no. Instead, I'm going home, which is, you know, it's nice to go home, but it's also a bit of a waste of time, to be honest with you. But you live and learn. See, whereas Ali was just like, nah, efficiency. I'm going to leave the printer at the offsite. That's why we've got this and we've got that. I'm like, I like working from home. And I do like working from home. But it would kind of be neat, I guess, sometimes to get photos done at the offsite, or even if it's a powerful enough fold-up light box, I can just carry it backwards and forwards depending on what I want to do. I think for me, because I do like to talk, no shit, but because I do like to talk, and I do feel sometimes like you know, I'm a bit by myself, I like being at home, even if Ali's off at the offsite, because then I can just switch on the TV and have something playing in the background. Whereas at the offsite, even though we've got that amazing power station, it is, you know, the more stuff you plug in, the less time it runs for. Having said that, that overhead light that I've got, that would run, I think it's for some ridiculous amount of time. I think, you know, it's like 13, 14 hours of light, just powering that one light. But that's one of the things too, like we're not allowed to leave the power station at the offsite because of fire risk. But it is kind of like almost cool in that if we had any sort of real power outages, we could at least run a light. We could charge our devices. You know, in a very worst case or stupid case scenario, I could even plug in the TV and the PlayStation. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm dribbling crap now about playing a PlayStation in a blackout. I'm gonna go. I'll be back later. Found it. Oh, look at it! Look at all that money just bundling itself out of the label machine. 23 items off to the post office. Okay, let's get cracking. A slight correction is required. 24 parcels. So, don't know why the motion sensors tell me I'm going to hit something, but there's nothing there. 24 parcels going all over the place, to you guys, to France. A DVD's going to France. It was a nice feeling to be sending all of those off. So let's get moving, shall we? So it's now 1:15 in the afternoon, and so when I go back home, I'm going to have a quick break, and I will get into the old thing. We'll be listing. I don't know, I might even do a midday live, see what you guys are up to. Not sure. It's one of those things, it's like I can go live without creating a thumbnail or anything like that, but for viewers after the fact, it's better to have the thumbnail there, that they know, you know, that we did some stuff, had some fun. I've still got some of the plush that I photographed yesterday to list, so that will be a good start. Then I'll start mucking around in Death Pile Doom Challenge tub number 3, which is still in the car behind me. So we'll get into that. I hope that you guys are doing well, that your Monday was fantastic. That sunshine, oh my goodness me, it's 25 degrees. Like that for me, that or hotter is, as long as there's humidity, hotter, but that is just bliss to feel that sunshine on my face. I love it. Are you guys fans of the heat or the cool? I mean, I do understand, like, trust me, we don't have air conditioning. You guys know that. If it gets too hot, we are knackered. But having, what's that? Oh, that was weird. Someone put an oven out the front, I think. I always slow down just in case it's something worth stopping for. Yeah, we don't have aircon, so the summer, once it gets too hot and the building itself starts to heat up, because I'm in a series of units, and we are in the middle of 2, and we've got one above us. So yeah, the instant that the actual building itself starts to heat up can be a bit of a pain. Oh, they're going to let me through first. Thank you so very much. I'll give them a cheerful wave. Thank you. There we go. Chivalry's not dead. Yeah, I do prefer the heat. Of course, I prefer it if I can get a bit of humidity into the mix or a bit of a breeze going as well. But yeah, I was loving far north Queensland. Loved it. Had fun. Weather was nice. We were on a holiday. I get that. But we were looking for places and climates where it suited reselling and where the weather suited my arthritis. And yeah, I would say look anywhere in Queensland because I love the place. But in terms of just the heat and stuff, probably once we got a bit past Noosa, I would have been an extremely happy camper with the weather. Now I'm just at the post office now. If I can get a park out the front because that bag is heavy. All right, guys. So about to park. When I do, I'll be saying catch you later for a hot second. Catch you later for a hot second. All done. Parcels are going to their new little homes, and I hope that if you did receive one of those parcels, firstly, thank you so very much for buying from me, and I do appreciate it. If you bought a plushie, know it was hugged. If it's going to be a listing companion, and even if it's not, we give them a squeeze, send them on their way. I think it puts a little bit of good energy into things, so all that stuff is done. Now, I am exhausted, but I've woken up a bit. As I said, I woke up at about 4:20, 4:20. No, I woke up at 4:20 a.m. and yeah, it's now 13:20. So it's a fair chunk of change to have been up for, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll sleep well tonight. All right, guys. So I do declare this video is at an end, and I hope that you've had fun doing a day in the life reselling with me, packing, picking orders, talking about stuff, and I'll probably see you guys live, I would hope anyhow. I'm just going to have some lunch, and then yeah, I'll see how I'm going. I am pretty knackered. I might just want to work quietly. I'll see how I feel, guys, but as always, I really appreciate you. Never take it for granted, and I will see you guys on the next video, and a big thank you to all my channel members. I'll catch you later.